Ready or not, winter weather has already made an appearance, and with over 300 collisions during our first snowstorm last week, we know that many drivers are still not prepared for the changing road conditions. So now's the time to get organized.
We generally recommend 3 big major areas. That is, get your winter tires on. At the same time, check to see whether or not your car battery will last through the winter months, and pack an emergency kit.
The CAA teamed up with Toronto Police and the OPP to give people a refresher on how to prepare for a safe winter on the roads. Nadia Matos from the CAA says that your emergency kit should include things like jumper cables, flares, and non-perishable food items. And don't forget to include things that will keep you warm in case you're stranded in a cold car.
Like some tea lights and some waterproof matches. That usually comes in with a kit, but throw an extra set of mittens or some gloves or some socks in there. Those things tend to get wet in the snow, and you want to stay dry and warm as much as possible.
She adds that one oft ignored or forgotten element when it comes to driving and winter safety is your car battery.
The average car battery only lasts about 3 to 5 years. So if you don't remember the last time you got your car battery checked, now's a really good time to do that. There's so much power being drawn from your batteries, the remote keyless entry, those LED screens, that kind of stuff. That extreme heat that we have in the summer, that takes a toll, and we see a lot of those batteries failing in the winter.
Even a brand new battery can lose about 30% of its charge when the temperature hits 0. So make sure it's on your winter preparedness checklist. And at the top of the list should be winter tires. If you haven't switched over yet, take this as your reminder.
Having a winter tire that has that snowflake on it, it's not just about driving on snow or ice, it's actually about the temperature. And so even on a day like today when the temperature is down around the freezing mark, those winter tires have a different rubber compound which will actually have better adhesion and better contact and better grip on cold roads.
Schmidt says having that extra bit of traction could be the difference between staying in control of your vehicle or losing control. And no, all-season tires are not good enough. But even with the best winter tires, he says staying safe on the roads all comes down to the driver.
The driver is the one that is the most important piece in this puzzle. And the snow tires will give you the little extra confidence and traction. But again, we also see people with snow tires involved in collisions and down in ditches because they're going too fast. So remember, it's all about you. Stay in control, hands on the wheel, eyes on the road, focus on the task of driving.
Schmidt adds that when plows are on the highways clearing snow, you need to steer clear of them. Not only is it unsafe to attempt to pass the massive vehicles, it's also illegal. So as we prepare for our next blast of winter weather in the coming weeks, keep in mind that preparation, planning ahead, and following the rules will keep you and others around you much safer on the roads. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.